How's it going, everybody? I know it's been like months and months since last time you guys have heard from me, but except for the one video I put up for loading up my reaction to Kingdom Hearts 3 releasing and me about to play it and all that stuff, but that doesn't really count. I wanted to go ahead and do an update video just to explain what exactly has been happening and why I have been on a hiatus, and you know, letting you guys know that I'm not dead, I'm still here. I still have an interest in Let's Playing and all that stuff, obviously, or else I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now. I need something to kind of not keep me super distracted, but you know, to be somewhat entertaining as well. But basically, it was two things really that made me take my my hiatus from YouTube. The first one I'd probably want to get out of the way is the job that I had at the time. The job that I had at the time, to go into a little bit more detail. I was working basically as not necessarily a butcher, but close to it. I worked in a very, very cold climate, and the job was pretty difficult. After a while, you get used to the temperature, but it was cold. The work was very disgusting. And I would have to stay over 2-3 hours a night breaking down machinery and cleaning it, make sure it's ready for the next morning. And it didn't leave me a whole lot of time. You know, it should have been a 8-hour job. It actually turned out to be a 10-11 hour job for me, just for having to stay over so much. So that was one thing, is time. You know, didn't have a lot of time to actually record and to edit and all that stuff. By the time I got off of work, I really didn't feel like, recording and putting in the energy and effort to actually sit down and hunker down and play a game and like provide the commentary and stuff like that. I really just wanted to wind down, play on my own time, not have to use any kind of mental or mentality at all, and just kind of zone out and play a video game. Where, I mean, the thing about Let's Playing and stuff, I mean, it's still a very fun thing to do, and I still have a blast doing it. I honestly do. Even though it's been months, I still, I miss doing it. And it's not that it isn't fun, it's just I want to be able to provide good commentary and still provide good material as well. So I really have to think about what I'm doing, saying, how am I playing, stuff like that. There's so much that goes into actually Let's Playing a game. But oh god, there's a creeper behind me. That was kind of close. But that's the whole gist of it, is I was just mentally exhausted as well as physically exhausted. Another thing is this job that I had. Now, mind you, I do have another job. I have a much better paying, better in the timescape, I guess. I really don't know how to put it into words, but I don't work nearly as much during the week. Honestly, I do more work, like, I work in more of, like, I work 3 days. I do 12-hour shifts now instead of 8s. So I do my 12s, and then I go and I'll have a few days off to recover from working those 12-hour shifts. So it's better now. Like, the job that I have now is better in time. It's better as far as pay goes as well. I'm actually paid for the work that I do pretty decently. And I'm not nearly as exhausted as I was. Another thing is the people I was working with were a lot more toxic. A lot more, I don't know, there's not really a better word than just that, just toxic. Working with really toxic people, and that was very mentally draining as well. Didn't make me feel very motivated to, really go into work, much less pursuing my other hobbies, such as Let's Playing and even reading and stuff like that. I've noticed ever since I've left that job, I have actually picked up on some old hobbies, such as reading and actually playing more video games. There for a while, I actually wasn't playing anything, even in my own time. I was just too depressed and too stressed out, everything like that. But that's a lot of it, you know, was that just no motivation. I didn't have any kind of motivation to do Let's Plays, and I don't really want to say it's just my job either that was causing it to where I didn't want to do Let's Plays. It was just in general, I had no motivation, and I was very, very depressed. And I didn't want to make that public, you know, that's something I really didn't want to let everyone, you know, and their mom know. I mean, they know now, obviously, but this was, you know, something I kind of wanted to deal with on my own until I was ready to come back to the YouTube world. And, you know, now I feel like I am ready to come back. I'm in a better position, like I said, with my job. I have another job, or a new job, and I work with way, way, way better people than I had. You know, my coworkers are fantastic. They're very supportive of what I do. They're just all around great people. I didn't mean to do that, but yeah, that was a big part of why I didn't, why I left YouTube for a while. Another thing which added on to the stress was knowing that I was on a time-based, I don't know, like a deadline, kind of, sort of what I could do Let's Plays of. Basically, as you guys, if you guys are newer to the channel, I basically just only play PlayStation 4 games on my channel, only because that's all I can play at the moment. I don't have the money right now, and that was another thing, is I couldn't save up money to buy things for my channel to help, you know, doing other games when I worked at my previous job. Now I do. Now I can actually save more money up. Basically, I play games exclusive to the PS4 on my channel only because it's free to record off of my PS4, and I have a headset that I use, even though I know it's not the best of quality and the best audio, but it's really all I have right now. So I just make do. But that's, you know, another thing is I didn't have the money, or I wouldn't have had the money to pay for, or to save up for a laptop, because eventually I would like to get a laptop, so I'll be able to use a capture card and record games that I would love to play, such as games on my Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64, but I need a capture card in order to capture that footage off, you know, and I don't know what that noise is, it's really weird, but also to edit, you know, edit better and have better quality videos and stuff like that. So that's another big thing. But knowing that I was basically stuck with a PlayStation 4, or not stuck with a PlayStation, but stuck just doing PlayStation 4 games only for my channel when there's so many other games I'd rather be doing, that's another thing that kind of hurt my motivation and wanting to record. It's like, I really don't want to play this game. I would rather be playing, you know, like, even though it's been done to death, so I'd rather really be doing a Let's Play of, you know, Super Mario 64. I have more experience in that game, and doing a Let's Play of the original Castlevania, you know, stuff like that, like games I have a lot more experience in, you know, and, you know, doing a blind Let's Play of Final Fantasy VII was not that great of a idea for me. I don't have experience in that game. I don't really, I haven't recorded an RPG on my channel, I don't think, at all, and that's just something that I don't know that it would be the greatest of ideas to do, because of having to edit out all the grinding and stuff, which I don't mind to do. It's not that I mind, you know, grinding or anything like that, or editing even, but it's like, when you don't have the motivation to record just in general, like just any game, you're not going to have the motivation to tackle that game, a game that massive, you know, and it being blind at the same time. You're just not going to want to do it. So that was another thing. Will I continue Final Fantasy VII? I would like to, just not right now. I know I've done that with a bunch of games where I've started it and not completed it, just kind of like left it hanging there. With those games, I will come back to eventually, but that doesn't mean, that they're just gone forever. I'm never going to do them. That's probably one game I will come back to eventually, but not at the moment. I'm actually going to start recording the next game I would like to do in the series. But yeah, that's basically the gist of why I disappeared from YouTube and took a hiatus. Not being able to record the games that I would like to record and play on my channel, and dealing with anxiety and stress, as well as having a shitty job that wasn't that I was barely scraping by with, and being just tired overall, just mentally and physically exhausted all the time, not being able to find the drive to record at all. But I'm doing better now. I'm doing a lot better, I think that as far as the future is, it will get better. Just overall, the channel will get better, and hopefully it will grow. I do hope that I get more, subscribers and viewers and stuff. That's something that's just going to have to come on its own, though. I'm not going to be going around and begging for people to watch my videos. Not going to be pleading, and using clickbait for thumbnails or anything like that, because I'm just doing this because I enjoy to do it. And, it's a very special thing that whenever I do see a new subscriber on my channel, I get a new subscriber, someone comments how they enjoy the footage and the stuff that I put out, because that lets me know I'm doing, I'm being a good Let's Player. I'm providing you guys with something interesting to watch. You guys are enjoying yourselves, and that's, that's one of the things why, it's one of the reasons why I do this channel, is to provide entertainment to you guys and make sure that you are having a good time, as long as I'm providing good material, that, and it's kind of relieving to me too, it's kind of just like it's hard to explain, I don't know, it's relaxing, I guess. Yeah, it's a very relaxing thing for me. But I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna actually give a few shout outs to some people that have actually helped me through this kind of bad rut I've been going through while I've been out of off of YouTube. So I want to go ahead and give some shout outs here. I'm going to start with the Division 454 plays. He is a great dude. He does some really funny streams. He's an awesome guy. He has been a great Let's Player. Stacy Gardner, he's another great Let's Player. He has some really good Mega Man Let's Plays. I believe he did some Sonic Let's Plays as well. He's a great dude, though. Goblin215 is actually a new Let's Player that I discovered. I don't know how long he's been a Let's Player, but I just discovered him last night. But he's an awesome guy. He has some really great live streams. Delancey Throne, he's an awesome designer. He makes some really badass designs for t-shirts and stuff. He's a really cool dude. Toxic Conundrum, I hope I didn't butcher that. BLEMRR 2008, I'm sorry guys if I don't know how to pronounce some of these. Jar Red, Triple Shot Media, Dark Kirby 14, Dice Man 82, Bone _bag with 2 G's, Halloween 4545, Rapid Kick Media, and Gamer Thumb TV. All these people that I just named off, you guys have been phenomenal, and I can't thank you guys enough for being supportive and for sticking by my side while I've been going through this really terrible rut. But thank you all so much. Thank you to everybody that watched this video and took the time out of their day to kind of check in and see what was going on. Expect, some better things to go on. or to be uploaded and stuff. If I do decide, or not really decide, but if I do disappear again, it's because I've basically ran out of things to record, and I still won't have a laptop to capture game footage and stuff like that. But hopefully it won't come to that. Hopefully I won't run out of games to play for the channel before that happens. So thank you guys so much again for watching, and I'll see you on my next Let's Play. So until then, guys, I appreciate all that you do. I appreciate all your views, and I'll see you then.